So Ewan's finished his priming for the morning, and I was having a wee play with that Super Dexter starter this morning. So we're kind of at a point now where we're ready to split this wee 4-wheel drive 135 and start to get into the mechanics of it. So we've got our own wee method of doing things. We tried the train tracks before, didn't have a huge much success with them. So we find a trolley at the back. We've got this A-frame that we use to support the front end. We've got weight on bit of both of them, so we can start split this. We'll just go at it gently and get it split. We've got some wedges in the front here to stop the engine canting over. Got our the power steering ram is disconnected. We can take that away now because that ball joint's free. We've got the 4-wheel drive shaft out, so there's nothing to stop us splitting this wee tractor now. So we'll just go ahead and get on with it. That's all the bolts out now. It's starting to split, so it's just a case of we'll pull the tractor back and open up. That's it coming. There we go. That's easy peasy. Now we'll get what we'll do is we'll block up the engine. We'll get the clutch off. We'll use our wee strap for getting the flywheel off because it's a wee bit heavier, and there's a couple of old fellas here. So yeah.
Speak for yourself.
So that's us moving along quite nicely. That's a better look at the clutch there. So these fingers, a slight marking on them, but hardly anything. So what we'll just when we put it back together again, we'll just measure, make sure these are all even, and when we get it open, we'll see what state the clutch pads are in. So that's the inner clutch plate out. It's pretty good nick. There's plenty of meat on it still. So we'll not be replacing that. What we'll be replacing is the pilot bearing in here. Though it doesn't feel too bad, but we just think it's good practice to do it. Release bearing. It'll be coming out. We'll replace that too. You see there's a bit of oil in here, so it's all filthy black, so it's engine oil. So we'll be having the flywheel off, and we'll look at the seal behind it and see what we're going to do with that. So to get into this seal properly, there's a backing plate here that needs to come off. If you don't take the backing plate off, you can't get these long bolts out. So we'll have this out shortly, and we'll discuss what we're going to do with it. So this is the backing plate that we've had to take off to get access to get the seal out. In the bottom of these, in the bell housing, there's a hole drilled with a split pin in, just to keep the hole nice and free as it vibrates around. But what we noticed on here, some clever chap has drilled it, tapped it, and put a wee grub screw in the bottom of the bell housing. So if any oil that is leaking into your bell housing, you're never going to know about it. So we'll be having that out, and we'll be putting the split pin back in again when we put this back together. Yeah, it's strange some of the stuff you find when you get into this job. So this is inside the bell housing, and you see that oil lying in there. Now there should be a split pin in there, but somebody's put I'll just crawl underneath, and there's another grub screw in that as well. So no wonder the oil's been gathering in there. So we'll be having that grub screw out as well, and put a pin in there.